First of all, I apologize a bit for my English, which is far from being fluent, but I can assure you my Catalan is even worse. I'm here to represent Fondazione Agnelli from Torino, Italy. And so, before all, on behalf of my chairman, Mr. John L. Khan, I would convey our greetings and our thankfulness to the Foundation Ms. van der Rohe, to all people and authorities involved in the awards. Well, I would say that also the very fact that the European Commission is fully involved and supports the awards is another reason to make all my colleagues happy and honored to be here. Okay. Before getting to our project, just 2 words about. Yep. Doesn't work again. Okay. About the Fondazione Agnelli, which, as you can read, it's the Giovanni Agnelli Foundation was established in 1966. It focused on social sciences and was born by the will of Gianni Agnelli, the avvocato, for the anniversary of his grandfather and founders of Fiat, Senator Giovanni Agnelli. In the last 12 years, the Fondazione Giovanni Agnelli focused on education. And our activities are mainly, as you can read, research reports, projects with and for schools, like the one we are today speaking of, assessment of public policies, and a point that I would stress at the end of my speech, advocacy for reforms in the school system in Italy. Well, if you want to know more about the foundation, you can go to our website. You can find, for instance, our last report, which was about the situation, the hard situation of the lower school in Italy. And let's go to our project now. The project was called Torino fa scuola, which is a sort of wordplay between to build schools and being the master and innovator in a given field. So that's why Torino fa scuola. It was a collaboration project between Fondazione Agnelli and Compagnia di San Paolo, which both promoted and supported financially the projects. The idea of the project was making something new, thinking something new in the Italian school about learning spaces, learning environments, and especially foster innovation, working with the school communities, which is a main point, a major point of our project, collaboration and participation of the school community, not just architects, and even more, define a model, a sort of model, some guidelines for a process that can be replicated, can be an example for other projects in Italy and around. The project basically led to a complete renovation of 2 already existing schools. You can see on this slide the Fermi School before the renovation and the Pascoli School before the renovation. Today we are speaking about the Enrico Fermi School, whose project is among the finalists of today's award. And let me thank here Simona and Alberto there, our architects, our young architects, which made it possible. Well, it was a long process, 5 years of work, but as you can see, the major part of the process was the involvement of the school community and the local community. We work with teachers, with students, with families, with local authorities to try to identify the real needs of the school. Because we didn't want to build something abstract, but to start from real needs. The project started in 2015 and ended 5 years later. Overall, it costed about 8 million euro just for Enrico Fermi School. Okay. And as I said, for us, the main point was discussing with the community and getting and realizing an official document, a sort of guideline to give to the architects as premises of their work after the contest was won by Simona and Alberto. Well, I try to be quick now. These are the lessons we have learned from this project. And the first thing is that you have to start with a pedagogical idea of the school you are working on. And that can be made only together with the school community. Another point is involving the local, making local action, involving the local authorities, the local people to have the school well centered in their area, in its area. The main point is that you have 3 dimensions to work on, and these 3 dimensions cannot be separated when you make a project for a school. And the 3 things are safety first, sustainability, which is today is a must for everybody, but also thinking about renovate and innovate in the didactics, to think about new space, new learning environments. And here is the hand of my presentation. At the beginning, I said the Gioannini Agnelli Foundation is interested in advocacy for reforms in school, in the school system in Italy. Well, this I might say it's a model, it might be a model for building and renovating schools in Italy, not the only one, of course. And for instance, as you probably know, the National Recovery and Resilience Plan in Italy provides for important financial resources to build new school and even more to work on existing buildings. In Italy, school buildings on the average are 55 years old, so very old. They need something new. And after our project, after Torino Fa Scuola project with the Compagnia di San Paolo, our experts were called in the commission established by the Ministry of Education, and they, together with many architects and pedagogists, wrote the guidelines of the national plan projects in the field of school building. That's why our project, Torino Fa Scuola, and the Fermi project may be seen, I guess, as a success model of practical advocacy of innovative projects for the Italian school system. Thank you.
Thank you.